Good morning. It's the second day of my hike. About 9:20 in the morning. It's late, I know. It started raining at about 5 o'clock and I just decided sleep in. My body needs it and maybe it gives the day a chance to clear up, which it is. It is overcast now, but the sun is peeking through now and then. And I'm just making my breakfast, preparing my lunch and my snacks for the day while I'm waiting for the water to boil. And today I think another 10-11 kilometers. That was the other reason why I decided to lie in, give the trail a chance to dry off, because from what I saw yesterday with the rocks and everything, this does not look like fun when it's wet. So hopefully it's going to be okay today. I heard that tomorrow and the day after is going to be rain and thunderstorms. Can't say that I'm looking forward to that, but today will be okay. This too can be the trail. The last 1.5 kilometers yesterday to camp or like that. And I must admit that was a huge relief. It is so nice to have a nice little trail to walk rather than climbing over rocks. But I fear it won't last too long. And I think that direction is the trail. So if I read the map correctly, I have a bit of a beach walk ahead of me. My. I can't believe that I'm here. I just can't believe it. It is so beautiful. And the last 1.5 kilometers, fabulous trail. Pretty easy to walk, a few boggy bits, but no climbing. So, now let's enjoy this. Well, here's a bit of a challenge. I'm on this side. I need to get to this side. So I think my best way is to go along where the waves break and just go along this strip here, because I think this is the gravel river. It gets pretty deep right there already, and with the heavy pack I don't want to chance that. So let's strip down and see if we can make it. Woohoo! I made it! I ended up stripping down right to my underwear, and that was a good thing because those waves were a little higher than expected. Can't say that I wasn't a little concerned. I'm solo out here, so if I'd fallen in with a 30-pound pack on my bag, that would have been a problem. But I'm on the other side. I also filtered some water because the trail is now turning inland and I hear there is no good water source for the next 7 kilometers. Doesn't sound a lot, but from yesterday we know how long 7 kilometers can take. I'm glad I made it. And here's a boggy bit. So we went up for about a kilometer and a half. Now we have to go down. And up we go again. So I was just having lunch. Delicious hickory smoked salmon with extra mayo for the calories on tortilla wraps. Was quite delicious. And it got me thinking, yesterday was extremely strenuous. And I got a little bit panicked at my very slow progress. I mean, the trail put me down to 1 kilometer an hour at times. Today, the trail is still challenging, but it's much more like what I expected, what I'm used to. It is a challenging trail, but it's doable, and there are even parts where you can simply meander through the forest. So, that's just a thought. I think I'm about 7 kilometers in, 10 or 11 total for today, and should be coming out of this interior in about 3 kilometers. So I've just arrived at my camp today, Fish Cove Harbor. It was 11 kilometers and it took me just under 6 hours, and that includes the time I needed to cross Gravel River. That was at least half an hour until I could figure it out. I just met another hiker. There is a guy called Kevin who is actually through hiking this twice. He's going in and then back in 12 days. I mean, hats off to him. His food carry must be incredible. And as I said, this is not an easy trail. But today was really lovely. The weather was fantastic. It's much warmer now. It's, I think, 17 degrees or something like that. The bugs are coming out. That's a downside, but they're still not too bad, really. This is a lovely campsite. I'll give you a quick look around. And I think you saw already the sand beach that I have all for myself tonight. So have a look. So here's my sock tree. These are my socks that are drying out. I'm wearing trail runners, which I'm really used to, and I think they're perfectly adequate for this trail. The issue is that there are quite a few boggy bits and you will get wet feet. But I prefer that to having sweaty feet in Gore-Tex. So there's my plot for tonight. And now let's have a look out onto the lake. So that will be the view from my room tonight. Isn't it fabulous? time to set up camp and make dinner. What a perfect evening. Today felt just right. The distance was good. The trail, challenging but not too terrible. And then this endpoint, this campsite at Fisherman's Cove. I got the name wrong in the last segment. So tonight apparently we have a storm coming in. I hope the rain moves out overnight. Tomorrow's supposed to be foggy. Let's see what it's like. I think I have another 11 kilometers ahead of me and apparently some pretty steep climbing to do. So let's hope it's pretty dry and not too slippery.